This video has been made available in HD thanks to 42nd Street Photo. Visit them online at 42photo.com. Alright guys, here we have the iPhone and the application Splash Notes right there. Let's go ahead and click on that and open it up. Splash Notes is created by Splash Data. This is a application in the App Store that costs $4.99. So when you click on the application, it takes you to this main screen here, and these are actually just some demo lists that come they're already put in here just to show you some examples of what you can do. Once you delete this demo list, it'll be blank until you start creating lists. So I actually have a to-do list and a shopping list that I added here myself. If you go here in the top corner, you have your edit button. You click on that, you're able to delete the applications. Okay, click on the plus, add another note. You have tools and sync, and the sync button is something that works with the desktop application that works along with this. You can, once you download this application here, you can get the desktop application and it will sync your notes to your computer, to a Mac or PC. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you. Let me show you the outline possibilities. And so one of the cool things about this that maybe differentiates this from your regular notes that you have on your iPhone is that you're able to do like these drill downs like an outline. So if I click on the arrow, it'll give me a drill down of all these other bullets here that I've added to my list. Okay, and so each of these you can add additional notes. So you can put a note section here. You can add an image to it if you want. Click on the image and you can say choose existing photo, take a photo. I don't want either of those. I'll show you how that might be kind of handy in another section in a second. You can save that and you go back. And so basically these are like your lists. Okay. So you have project management, it just keeps going down, drill down there. So this is more like an outline, okay? So that's one example of an outline. Say if you're like a student, you're taking notes in class, you need to keep track of different sections or where you're at. That's how you would do it basically with this outline, okay? Let's go back to the very front page again. How about getting things done work, okay? Here's an example of, let's see here, no longer needed. You can change these things out right here. Oops, let me go back. So this is similar to the outlines, and this will be like a to-do list. And so there's a couple bullets here. Is this actionable? No. Trash? No longer needed. Someday. You know, this is just different examples here. Same options as we get on the sides. And let's go to the section, the to-do list I created here. So you can also create to-do lists with checkboxes. So let's say, you know, different things I got here. Add staff to bios page. Write letter to, you know, Pioneer. Email my view. Ship a shirt. So as I go through it, I can actually check off on these lists as I get through them. See that? So that's kind of cool. And let me show you an example of how that photo section would be helpful. So let's see here, I got a shopping list, okay? These are some things my wife gave me to go pick up at the store. Baby Orajel, Fideo noodles, bottled water, whatever, all this good stuff. So let's say Fideo noodles, you know, and that's spelled, misspelled right there. That's how my wife spelled it. It's actually not spelled that way. Let's go to Baby Orajel. Let's say I'm not sure exactly what it looks like or what, you know, what I'm going to be picking out. Well, all I got to do is if I have an example of it at home, I can take a snapshot of it, pop it into my list right here, and choose it from my existing photo, or I can take a photo, whichever I want to do, and it'll show the image right here. So I'm going through my shopping list, I'm thinking, I don't know what the heck this looks like. I can look and see the image of that. If I want to, I can add some notes here as far as like quantity, size, you know, different things I need to keep in mind when I'm looking for that specific item. Okay, so those are some options you can add to that. Let's go to tools real fast. Let me show you an example of this. So here for the outline, we can have expand all bullets, collapse all bullets as you're viewing it. Outline information, and we'll get to show that in a second. We have the sync button, and this will allow you to sync it to the desktop application. And then we have about, quick start guide, and to see more apps from Splash Data. We're not going to click on that because they have tons of apps. I'm not going to show you all those right now. So outline information. So here we can actually name the outline, and there's actually another way you can name it too, but I'm showing this right here. And these are the different types of bullets we have. So the bullets I have here, this specific option here, when you click on the bullet, the item stays in the list. Okay. See this option right here, when you select this one and you start creating bullets or checklists with this, as you click on the checklist, the item disappears, so it's no longer in the list. It's kind of a cool option to have in case you don't want, if you have a really long list of things and you're just looking through all these check marks. Well, if you just want to get rid of the item, that's the one you would pick. Okay. The other thing we have here is icons. So you can change your icon out depending on what type of list you're creating. If it's like a bank credit card list, you know, airplane, airport, passwords. There's a couple different cool icons that you can pick from here. As you can see, even an iPhone or an iPod Touch. So let's say done on that. Done on that. And let's go back to here. Let me just show you an example of one of the lists that disappear. So here's an example. So as we're here, this is a goal. Does it say goal planning list? So once I click on that, the item disappears. Coaching persons, once I finish that goal, click on it, oh, that's done. So see how it disappears as I go through it? It's kind of a cool option to have. So, like you guys, it's not a really super complicated application. It's basically the notes app that you have on the iPhone with a couple of extra additions to it, a couple little customizations that you can create or add to that. In my personal opinion, I don't think it's worth the $4.99. I mean, I just think, I don't know, $5 seems like a lot to me for a note-taking application. Maybe 99 cents, maybe $1.99. That's just my personal opinion. Let me go ahead and read off the home screen of Splash Notes on iTunes, the App Store. It says here that Splash Notes is used by busy people to stay on top of detailed to-do lists, managers to keep projects and people, teachers and professors to create lesson plans and monitor student progress, students to take fast, organized notes, salespeople to stay on top of clients and opportunities, doctors and nurses to create and track the patient progress and treatments, anyone who wants to set goals, plan events, and generally get more organized. So those are some of the examples they list as the type of people that might find this application useful. I'm in agreement with that. I just think that $5 might be a little too much for, it is basically a pretty simple application. Although you do have the option to sync it with your computer, which is just kind of nice as well. So those are some things you want to keep in mind. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Apologize, I've been delaying this review for a while. I've been a little under the weather. My allergies have been killing me, so I'm finally getting this one done. But go ahead, guys, if you want to check this out, I'll provide the links for this in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, or I'll show the links underneath this video if you're watching this on buymeaniphone.com. That's going to be it for today, guys. Until next time.